Hello everybody. Alright, we're going to get our crafting on today. Alright, I purchased these 2 jars at Ross way before I started my YouTube channel. That's why you didn't see a haul containing these 2. I don't think I've done these 2 anyway. They have the lids with the seals. This is just the way they came. This one's got a little bit of a blemish right here in the front. I'm not worried about that. But I've taken off the sticker, but I paid $2.99 or $3 a piece for them. Okay. And this is one that my son had painted me. I think it was kindergarten. Anyway, I'm going to repurpose it, and it's going to continue to stay in my life. And then I got a new one. So, and we're going to use these that I got at the Dollar Tree. So, to embellish maybe the lids. I'm not a real big bling person, but, you know, just do something different. Okay, what we've got is we're going to do something like this. And I'm going to use some E6000 and some hot glue. And, we're going to place these up here. And what I'm looking at is to make these into candy dishes. So that's what I'm going to do. It's just going to be a little different. This one's going to sit up a little bit higher than that one, right? But with different candies in it, you know. So, okay. So first, what we're going to end up having to do is we're going to have to paint our pots. And to do that, I figured, right, that I was going to use some paint, you know, that I've had. So, but it's Deco Art American Decor chalky finish. It's a chalk acrylic, right? And this one's like a turquoise color, right? And I think I'm going to match the top of it maybe with this one. It's the same thing, but it's more of a, I don't even know what they're calling this color, but it's a peachy color, right? So, but I figured we'll try these 2 colors. I'm going to do this down here with the the turquoise color, and then the brim of it with this color here. So we're going to do this. I'm going to glue these on, right? And like I said, I am going to use some E6000 and some glue, or some hot glue. And I'm not going to let the E6000 touch the hot glue, because I've heard that it really messes up the chemistry in it, and it doesn't give you a hold as good as it would. So, but I'm going to have to let those set up and everything, and then we'll be back to embellish it. I know I'm going to embellish it with at least these. I don't know if I will use these, or remember I hauled the copper ones. So we may end up using those. I think that would go with this just a little bit better. I'm not a big glam person, but a little bit's not going to hurt, right? So let me get that done, and I'll come back when this stuff is dry, and we will proceed. Until then, I will see you when we get done. Hi guys. Okay. We are working on these, right? Okay. And I have painted the bottoms, the 2 colors, in this orange color and the teal, right? I've glued on, right, the jar, and I have used hot glue and E6000, and I've given it time to set up a little bit. Not a whole lot, right? So, and I know this one is different. You know, it's got the shiny lid. It's it's not going to be, excuse me, I was going to get this plugged in. I forgot to plug in my glue gun. It's not going to be in the same room with the other two, right? So a whole matchy thing don't really have to occur. These are my favorite colors, so that's why they appear. This one's going to be in my room, right? And these are going to be out for company. So, that, you know, this one's a little higher than this one. I wanted it that way, using the pot that my son had given me years ago. And what we're going to do is we're going to take this nautical rope that at this point you will know I bought this at Joann's, and for 15 feet of jute rope I paid $3.99. And I did that because I had these two DIYs I wanted to get out, and I couldn't do that because I couldn't find any of this stuff at the Dollar Tree in 6 different Dollar Trees that I went to. I couldn't find any jute or any nautical rope. And this is why I even want the nautical rope, is because we're going to take it around the bottom right here, right? Around the bottom of each one of these. And we might take it right around the top here, just to give it that more of a farmhouse kind of feel to it. I didn't need that much, but I just had a difficult time at the Dollar Tree. And I pulled out a couple of these buttons. It's the unfinished buttons. You know, you can finish them if you want, or you can do what you want to with them. I am going to glue them on top of these for that more that finished look that I have been enjoying so far with these. And this one, the button is exactly the same, except for this one's going to be in my room. So I'm going to turn it upside down, right? It fits better on this, right? So as soon as this glue gun gets ready, we're going to start down here, and we're just going to hot glue this, you know, down here, just to give it that kind of finished look. And all you gotta do is just, you don't have to put it all the way around if you don't want to. You can spot glue it, you know, whatever you feel like doing, depending on what kind of traffic you're gonna have and how much people are gonna pick and prod this, you know. But you can see that I painted the inside of these, but I didn't spray them with the finish, with the sealer. You know, they're not going to be outside, so I just didn't see the point in doing it. But this is where I'm going to take my stamp, and I'll stamp it and I'll sign it, you know. So anyway, let's get this glue gun going and we'll finish these up. Okay? See you on the other side. Okay, everybody, we got that done. We have the rope around all the bottoms, all the tops, and the buttons put on. Okay? So the only thing left to do, right, is to fill our candy jars. And before we write anything on this, we are going to take some kind of chalk, which I happen to have some here. in this package. And now I've never, I don't know, I guess I've never messed with the chalkboard being first, but what I've heard is you need to prime the chalkboard before just writing anything on it, right? So you're supposed to take your chalk and just go over this, right? Just go over this. So, right? So that it primes it. No, it's not going to look like new, but I may not want it to say the same thing all over. I know I have some chalk pens, but I'm not sure that I want to do that with the chalk pens. Oh, the lid. I didn't have it on all the way. Now you can see the difference between my primer and this. This is more dull, you know, whatever you want to call it, right? But they say if you don't prime it first, whatever you write here, right, will kind of stay. Kind of have a shadow effect. Like I said, I don't know. I'm just going off what I've been told that is best for this. So I don't want to take any chances with my hard work. They say just to, you know, prime all of it like this and then wipe it off, right? And then you can write whatever you want. Okay, what I have to fill these guys with, remember these two are going to be in for my family, right? I got a bunch of candies from none other than the Dollar Tree. So I'm going to fill these with different kinds of candies, right? Those are the cookies and cream. We're gonna get some pretzel eggs in here. I have cookies and cream for this one. I thought I had pretzel eggs for both. Oh well. Anyway, over here we're going to have cookies and cream and vanilla, just milk chocolate in here. Mix it up. Over here we'll put a few in each one, I guess. Maybe it'll cut down on the peeps who just want to eat the one kind. Right? And this will be good for, family gatherings. Just put this out on the bar or the coffee table and, as not necessarily the kids come in and out, but even the adults, when the adults come in and out, they're going to want, right, to chalk down on some stuff, right? Okay, and mine, beside my bed, right, is, I forgot these. Wow, okay. Is going to want to chalk down on some things, I just figured, why not? So, and I have some of these Ciclets. Everything I'm putting out for everybody else is pre-wrapped, right? It's pre-wrapped because, well, it's one thing everybody hates is not knowing where your hands have been and going, no, that kid's been digging in there and, he's had his finger up his nose and, I don't know if he washed his hands when he went to the bathroom. That's just, so I'm going to make sure that that's all taken care of by just putting in just loads and loads of just pre-wrapped candies for my family, right? And then they can take their choice of any of the pre-wrapped candy and not have to worry about some kid who didn't wash his hands, right? So, do want to make sure your lids are on as of front and back now. But mine, okay, that's going to be around mine. I got some of these sweet tarts, these chicks, ducks, and bunnies. And no, they are not pre-wrapped, but I am going to, oh, thank goodness I got 2 bags. Woohoo! And bonus. Maybe? Can I actually get the lid on? Whoop, whoop. Look at that. Check it out. There we go. Now we got the sweethearts. Ooh, there is bonus ones in there. Woohoo, bonus duck. Anyway, we got the sweet tarts for me. Not having to worry about where kids' hands have been. And these, right, can say Happy Easter. I won't write it until it gets closer to it, so it's not just hanging out on there, right? And and then my family can enjoy some nice Easter candies at their leisure. So, and I might incorporate these with my other around my table scape so that we can bring in our hip and our hop around each candy dish. You know it? So we would like to bring in our hip and our hop. There is our hop. And maybe if we put our hop on one side. Oop. Come here, carrot. And these in the middle. Right? And then we can bring over our hip. Woo! That came out. That did. Anyway, nice to know it came out with completely put together. All right. Look, so now our table is going to be nicely set with our Easter decor. Turn around, H. So, what do you guys think? Let me know down in the comments whether you liked this new DIY and whether it looks good with our previous DIY. And give me your feedback down below. Let me know. Anyway, it was my pleasure to do this with you. I hope that you learned something. And I will see you in our next adventure. Everyone, have a good night and be blessed. Bye.